Hi, welcome back to my channel, Sophie's Books, or welcome if you're new here. I'm Sophie, and today I have an exciting special edition vlog for you to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the publishing of one of my favourite books of all time, Twilight. I honestly can't believe that Twilight is 20 years old. That's crazy. It makes me feel old, but I really remember the first time I read it. It was probably a little bit after it was first published, as I think the UK release was a little bit later. But yeah, it was at least 19 years ago that I first read this book, which blows my mind. So in this vlog, I'm going to be rereading Twilight. I have an event at Waterstones Piccadilly tomorrow, which I'm excited for. I'm not really sure what's going to happen there, but I think there's going to be some kind of quizzes and games and just a chance for Twilight fans to meet other Twilight fans. Then I have a couple of pre-orders of some of the special editions that have come out for the anniversary, which I will show you once I receive them. It should be coming this week. Then I also have the Twilight Lego set, which I'm going to be building, and I will show you my progress with that. And we'll probably also watch the films at some point this week as well. I hope you enjoy this vlog. had the event at Waterstones Piccadilly last night and it was great fun. I also spent a couple of hours beforehand looking in different bookshops to see what displays they had for Twilight and what editions they had in the shops. I was a little disappointed not to see any bigger displays in any of the shops, but maybe it's something they're not really interested in doing right now. So at the event last night, they had some drinks and snacks. They also had some small little word searches and crosswords to do beforehand. And then there was also a quiz. And my team was actually lucky enough to win the quiz. So we each got given a little tote bag and also a little lanyard which says the original Romantasy and Twilight. So yeah, it was nice to walk away with something. They were also giving out these beautiful prints for their new book. So the new special hardback edition that they've got. So we have Edward on one side and Bella on the other. I obviously picked up multiple so I can have those out on display. There were also a couple of bookmarks here as well. So bookmark matching. And then, yeah, another one. But yeah, I'm really glad I went. It was a good time and it was nice to meet fellow Twilight fans. So my pre-orders happened to arrive while I wasn't here yesterday, so I couldn't open them straight away. But I've opened them up today and they are beautiful. So I didn't really need any more editions of Twilight, but I couldn't resist these. So we have this 20th anniversary paperback, so with the apple, but it has sprayed edges. And so the line fell in love with the lamb. And yeah, I love the feel of this, it's beautiful. So there's that one. So next we have a special edition hardback, which is in a pink and green palette. So yeah, this is in a slipcase cover. So yeah, that's just beautiful. And then this out of the slipcase. This is the cover. And we have these beautiful gold edges, and they do have a hidden secret. So yeah, there's a little "this book belongs to you" with the ribbon bookmark. But the thing about this book is that Bella is on the edges, but if you go the other way, Edward is on the edges. And then you can also, when you read it, when you open it, you can see both of the images, which I think is beautiful. That's a really nice edition, and I am hoping that they do the rest of the series in this edition. And then I also have the new box set of hardbacks. So yeah, this also has the original series plus Midnight Sun as well. So yeah, these are very pretty flower detail. And this artwork on the back is beautiful. Edward and Bella. So yeah, that's a beautiful set. I mean, I don't think there's a lot of extra special features in these. But yeah, I'll get these out and show you. So yeah, we have this cover for Twilight, and there are some sprayed edges here, beautiful stars. But yeah, in terms of other details, so we have green in the cover, but yeah, there's nothing on the hardbacks. But yeah, I think these are really pretty, nice new editions. And we have New Moon, again with the sprayed edges. And then Eclipse. Breaking Dawn, I love this one, I love with the house on it. and then Midnight Sun, which is Edward's perspective. I think I've only read this once, so I need to reread this at some point. But yeah, that's a beautiful set. And also I forgot to show you on this paperback, there's also some pretty artwork on the interior. That beautiful. we've now come to the end of this vlog and my celebration of the 20th anniversary of Twilight. So nothing has really changed in terms of my feelings towards this book. It is still one of my favourites. I know there are some criticisms of the book and they are probably valid, but I don't care. I love this book. It remains one of my favourite and I had a really good time rereading it. I don't ever really annotate my books, but rereading this again has made me think that maybe it is time to start annotating. And this would probably be one of the best candidates for annotation, as yeah, it is one of my favourite books. So let me know in the comments if you annotate your books or not, and how you get over the fear of writing in your books. I also managed to find my audiobook of Twilight, which is in the original CD format. I'm guessing that shows my age. So yeah, I got my CD player out with my headphones and I was listening along to some of that as well. But I had great fun filming this vlog and feeling all the nostalgia while reading Twilight again. And over the next few months, I really want to read the whole of the series again. I was also tempted to do the tandem read, which a lot of people have talked about, so reading Twilight alongside Midnight Sun. So I might give that a go at some point. But I am really glad that my opinion and thoughts on this book haven't changed. So thank you for watching. If you did make it this far, maybe leave me an apple emoji in the comments if you did make it this far. And I will see you next time. Bye.